Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Busted Grille Garage. It is hot, like 115 heat index, hot. But we've got way too much going on out here. I don't really have a certain direction for this video, but right now I've got the rear end tore apart in the Jeep, my daily driver, and then my daily driver, while the Jeep's been tore apart, this big orange thing, it's broke too. Well, I say broke, but I've been stopped twice in the last 3 days for no taillights. So once we get the rear end put back together on the Jeep, we probably ought to tear into this, see if we can figure out why taillights are out. I know that it's not a fuse, and I know that it's not the bulbs burnt, so who knows. But once we get the rear end put back together on the Jeep, we'll get tore into this, and then maybe we can get something done today. So the story with this thing is I was on my way to work a few days ago, and got about halfway there, the brake light comes on. So I had to stop at a stoplight on the interstate, and sure enough, they weren't there. Now, I did the right thing and kept going. You know, company man, don't want to displease the management. And so I got home that night and went to fix it, thinking it wasn't that big of a deal. Thinking maybe the wheel cylinders were leaking in the back or something like that. But as it turns out, we had problems. See this wheel seal here that I've taken out. This wheel seal was leaking into the brake drum and getting those brake shoes wet, which was not ideal at all. So I got home, got the parts rounded up to fix it, and sure enough, went to replace the wheel cylinder, and they's rusted, and they broke. So this turned into a week-long project. But what's crazy is that I thought I had a set of brake lines for the axle, but I don't. This piece here is for a 97 to 06 TJ Wrangler, and it's almost there. It almost works, but it doesn't. So I got this prevent kit from Dorman for this Jeep. It's the right one. I'm going to get this swapped out right quick, then maybe we can get this side slapped back together and this won't be that big of a deal. Really hoping it goes as smooth as what it has acted like it's going to for the rest of reassembly here. Probably not. Wishful thinking probably, but keep going, see how it goes. You guys are about to witness a severe struggle, because if you ask me, drum brakes are the devil. All right, so rear end's back together. Waiting on Dad. We ran out of gear oil, and the only place open this late is probably Walmart, and I hope they have the stuff. But we're waiting on him to get back. All that's left to be done now is bleed the brakes where we replace those lines, and maybe I'll have accomplished something today. Probably not. It's probably going to get drug out for 3 more days. But in theory, the sheep will be put back together this evening. So while we're waiting on Dad to get back with some more gear oil, I'd like to talk to you guys about some of my plans for the rest of, well, through the end of September anyway. So this coming up weekend, we are going down to Chad's Square Body Stuff Ranch, he calls it. And Brad from Benco Designs is coming down. We're going to have Joshua Buffington from Busted Garage. Of course, Chad's going to be there. Brad's going to be there. I'm not sure who all else is going to be there, but Brad is bringing down his 86, I believe, Chevrolet Square Body 1-ton dually crew cab thing he calls Big Booty Judy. Bringing it down, we're doing a lot of work to it. Holly Sniper, Gear Vendors Overdrive, those are just a couple of the main things. So I'm really looking forward to that, and that's coming up this weekend. And then aside from that, don't have anything else going on until September 21st through the 23rd. That's going to be the No Name Nationals in Sikeston, Missouri at the Jeffers Motorsports Park. And I've got to get plugging away on Rufus if I want to have half a chance of having a car there. Now, I'll give you a sneak peek of what we're putting in Rufus there. I'm not going to let you look too close at it just yet, but 454, I'll tell you that much. Not going to tell you exactly what we're doing with it past that. But if I could get vehicles caught up and maintained, like taillights working on this thing, the rear end's about put back together on that. But if I could ever get something caught up to where I can work on it, that'd be awesome. We're closing in. We got a month left, almost to the day. So, car doesn't have a transmission tunnel in it. It needs a transmission tunnel, obviously. We've got to get this motor built for it, but it'll come together. Things are going to come together quick with it once I get started working on it. Just going to take a couple solid days of getting it ready and getting it in my mind that it's going to be done in time. Now, I'm going to finish waiting on Dad to get here, and we're going to get this finished up. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night. Didn't get as much done as I would have liked to have got done, but I've got about 3 days worth of mess to pick up in here. But on the bright side, Jeep seems happy. I've got something to drive to work tomorrow morning that has taillights. So just thought I'd kind of give you guys a little bit of what's going on in the shop here. And I know it's not a whole lot. It's just maintaining daily driver junk. Nothing cool going on really. But I appreciate you guys watching. And if you like what you're watching, if you like the other videos, like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. And we're trying to get to 500 subscribers so we can attend the No Name Nationals this year. And we're this close. We're this close. We're within about 90. If you could just hit that subscribe button, I'd sure appreciate it. I'm going to hop off here, get ready for bed. Well, get a shower, get ready for bed, and then I'll catch you guys on the next one.